Hi guys and welcome back to Let's Go Pikachu. I wanted to say Eevee so bad there. And we're actually on our way to catch the second member of our team. Well, and along with any other Pokemon I see along the way. Like this Neuron female. Not the one. It's not the one we want, but we will catch it just because I do need one still. Bounce, but I still got you. So yeah, we're gonna chain up to 30 Pokemon. Probably maybe like 33 or 34. Because the higher you chain, the better IVs you get. And I just realized there's a flaw with my plan. A very large flaw. We're going to pause the video right. Okay. So the problem I realized is I forgot the IV checker is unlocked yet. And I even mentioned that in episode 1. There he is. This is the thing we're gonna chain. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I might still catch 33 of these. But what I might do is I'll catch them in 10s and I'll just release the first 10 or so. Maybe? I don't know. Oh no, I can order the Pokebox in order of receiving. So I'll just take the newest one. Okay, that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the newest one. I'm gonna capture exactly 31. 31, and I will take number 31. So now we can't catch these Rattata. We have to catch Nidoran males, so we start that chain. And we're going to do the video, or that Spearow. The video is going to be a little choppy now, because I don't want you to watch this while me running around the grass waiting for more to spawn. So fudge nuggets. No, I refuse. Fine. I'll start my chain again in a second because this rat had decided he really, really wanted to be caught. But without further ado, let the chain begin. Yeah, bugger it. Let's get that spear all over. Already broke our chain. Yay! Catch combo 2! Whoa! We're halfway there! Whoa! Oh man. This is it. This is number 31. You're in number 31. I've emptied a spot in my team, so it's just gonna go straight to my team. Empty spot. There's also a Rattata that I think is like level 10 or 11 that I had on my team for a while. Might as well level them up since I'm catching 30 Nidorans. 31. There he is. And I also named Racer Cha-Cha just because I kept calling him that. Her, sorry. I kept calling her that for some unknown reason to me. She just started to become Cha-Cha. So, Nidoran Male, since he is our actual team member, is going to be out of the ball. Now, this name has history with me. Bubbles has been a part of my life for 13 odd years, I think. If you really want to... There's another one. Where were you 10 minutes ago? Oh, no, wait, never mind. I'm an idiot. That's Bubbles. Hello, Bubbles. Hello. Of course you do. There's another one. Where were you 10 minutes ago? To find this last one, it took forever. We're gonna initiate this fight, because I haven't done that yet. But yeah, if you want to really know, it's 2019 now. I've had a Nidoran male named Bubbles since Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I've been using that as a Pokemon, is Nidoran male as Bubbles. I also gave Cha-Cha the sportswear shirt. I will admit, Pikachu wears shirts a lot better than Eevee's does. It just doesn't look right on Eevee. And now everyone's hilariously overleveled. We have not even gone through the forest yet, most of my Pokemon are over level 10. Keep at him. Oh, you kick that Wii! Look at that Wii! But we're gonna kick the Wii. Kick the Wii! Kick the Wii! Kick the Wii into oblivion! It is indeed. Of course. You run along, child. And your boys. Your beauties. Now, because we have a chain going, a very large one at that, especially for this early on in the game, we're going to head straight into the forest and look for one very specific Pokemon before we catch the other inhabitants of the forest. And that is the special encounter Pokemon, Bulbasaur. And it has basically the higher catch rate you have increases your likelihood of running into special encounters. And one of those is Bulbasaur. I hear an Caterpie somewhere. I see an Oddish. See an item, Weedle. I really hate being right below a bathroom sometimes. Just sheer hatred sometimes. There he is. There's our beautiful boy. Look at this. Now, I have caught over 30 Pokemon, so I will be getting a free Bulbasaur anyway. But I like to have one with me. They are actually quite nice Pokemon. I enjoy them as grass types. How dare thee, Bulbasaur. I guess I will use that berry like it told me to. Great. Because now I have a Bulbasaur before I hit the first gym, where normally I wouldn't have one till Cerulean City. Bubbles hit level 5. I'm so proud of my Bubbles. And I don't think I will catch my third Pokemon until after I get the IV checker, just to make my life a little bit easier, because sometimes you do get really nice lucky where you get a really near perfect IV Pokemon before you hit over 30. Well, now we're just gonna catch them all. Bing. Bing, 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 bing. That was the wrong noise. Caterpie. If you touch the feeler on the top of his head, it will release a horrible stink to protect itself. Those little antennae. I have a Pikachu, so I don't really feel the need to catch one. But I do need a Raichu, so I probably should. That one's boy. Boy Pikachu, nothing like my Cha-Cha. And that one's gonna be a Raichu. So I don't really need to evolve it. Cha-Cha's level 14 already. My goodness. Rubbish. Bubbles learned Poison Sting. I'm so proud of you, Bubbles. And I think I need to keep that Oddish with me for a bit because I think the requirement for Brock's gym is I need a grass type. But that might be Misty's. I don't remember. Don't remember at all. Hello, Weasel. He's a tiny boy. I threw a ball. Tiny even for a little weasel. Dun 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 dun. Tell me, what does its Pokédex say? Beware of the sharp stinger on its head. It hides in grass, bushes, and eats leaves. It is a total of 8 inches, and I'm guessing the Weedle size is from tip to tip, the length. Sometimes I really don't know what they're measuring on Pokemon, because if you measure a dog, you're usually measuring from foot to shoulder. You don't really measure its head. Battle me. And with birds, when you say a height, usually you're actually saying a wingspan. So sometimes I really don't know. Oh, look how cute you are, Cha-Cha. I do want a Thunder Shock though, because I don't want to accidentally get poisoned. Eat them experience points. I'll take those balls. Sweet, sweet balls. I should not be able to say that. There were regret in my feet. I slightly regret saying that. Just regret. Kakuna. Also tiny. How dare thee? Get in the ball. I need to clean this ball that I'm using. It's a little dirty. There we go. Good Kakuna. I think that's like the main Pokemon I really need. I do have Caterpie, which can technically be all of them. I can just level it up. They're pretty easy to level up. So I don't think there's actually... Or I can just get that Metapod right there after I battle this lady. And then I just need... I think I've caught everything then. There's also Butterfree and Beedrill, but I can evolve them. They're quite easy to evolve. That's really everything for this area. I can just make it to pewter. Maybe I should switch to Bubbles and give him some more. Because Cha-Cha is just one-shotting literally everything. Yes, really. And I think level 8 is still pretty okay for just move you over a slot. Well, it should be fine for the forest, and it's a poison type, so I don't have to worry about it getting poisoned. If you hear weird noises, it's because I've been sitting here for an hour and a half and I'm getting uncomfortable. It took me an hour to get all those Nidoran. It was only 31 Nidoran. 32 if you count the one I messed up on. But yeah, that was... I was tired. Metapod hardens its shell to protect itself. However, a large impact may cause it to pop out. Butterfree goo. You know that's actually how butterflies work, right? A caterpillar makes a chrysalis, and it turns into soup in that chrysalis. Brain, guts, everything. It just becomes a soup. And somehow it knows how to make a butterfly out of that soup. And retains all the memories of being a caterpillar. Because they did a study where I think they shocked the caterpillars when they did something or they interacted with something. And the butterflies did the same reaction because they had memories of that happening being a caterpillar. So it proved that even though they were in a soup, their brains literally dissolved. They still retain those memories, and they have no way to figure out how this works. There's no science that has figured this out yet. Butterflies also have genetic memory. And we know this with, I think it's monarchs? I'm pretty sure it's monarch. Just a group of dicks. I'm pretty sure it's monarch butterflies where they fly across one of the Great Lakes of Canada. I think it's Lake Superior. And they stop in the middle of the lake. And they just go west for like 400 meters and then continue south on their migration. And it turns out thousands and thousands of years ago, there was a mountain there. And somehow, these butterflies, even though they only live like a week, remember the mountain. But it's not in living memory. So, yeah. Butterflies, weird creatures. Genetic memory, brains turn to soup. But they retain memory. Food for thought on butterflies. And this adorable little Nidoran. Like, look at this. Aww, mine's better. Cause Bubbles is the best. He's a sweet little Bubbles. Yee. Look at him. Oddish also leveled up. Proud of you, Oddish. Not really. Oh, well, supposedly we're doing it anyway. I meant to hit the B button, but I'm not used to using my index finger, it's just my thumb clicking a button. Just mash A, get through the conversation. I will not! How dare you make me listen to what you have to say? Don't hug me, tell me what you had to say. It was true, I have a Bulbasaur registered in my Pokédex. Bubbles? Bubbles? Hello? How adorable. Dun 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 dun. I can't plunk out of a battle from a real trainer, is that so? Well, you know what, friend, I hate to break it to you. I'm not gonna plunk out of any battle, especially if you're gonna throw a bug at me. Because Bubbles will eat it for breakfast. No. I didn't even get a level 3 Kakuna. I still, way back in the day, I always had these lovely, like, how do they do? This don't work. This no math. I think also, was it Gold and Silver, the original ones? Where Lance had broken Dragonites? Because Dragonite evolves at level 55. but his were like maybe level 50 and 48, but he had them anyway. And they were mean, and they never missed. I hated their guts. Why are there so many metapods? I don't want metapods, I already got one. No. I don't want to waste my balls on those metapods. What if I see a shiny? Then again, I do get so many Pokeballs. Just for battling people. I will admit that it's fantastic. I love it. But it's still a really, really hard habit to break, to not waste them. Infect that. But I still might do some catching grinding. I might look up. So when we get to Pewter, we're gonna finish this with getting to Pewter. I might look up what Pokemon would be best to grind on to get the right candies, because as I said, we are going to be the very best, so we will need to use the candy system. So I should probably actually give, because with all the Nidorans I got, I did catch a bunch of attack. Mighty candies? Mighty candies for attack. Which is what Bubbles is gonna get. Yeah. Yes, because that move is going to get us through the next gym. I don't really like having the physical on the Pikachu. It is still a nice hitter, but don't need it on that Pikachu. Not when I have Bubbles right here. Perfectly good at everything, because he's beautiful. I am. That would have been useful earlier. Hello, friendo. The rush is that we have to end the episode, friend. Show me your bugs. You got a Metapod. Friend, I hate to break it to you. Your bug's about to meet its doom. What are you doing, Pat? What are you doing? I don't know what it's doing. Oh, how did a level 3 Metapod live? What did you live? What is it doing? Of course I'm good at this. I've been doing it for 20 years. Literally. Oh, I ran into an Oddish. My bad. Don't want you. Not unless you're shiny. Then your name immediately becomes dank. Yes. Yes it is. It's also a very, very confusing number if you don't know how it's calculated. I have a vague idea of how it's calculated, and it's still confusing how they get that. But here we are, at Pewter City, and I forgot there's a cutscene. Yes, there is. He is indeed. He's Brock. Willingly. How did you know Cha-Cha's name? Oh yeah, I did see you after I named it. Of course I am. What are we getting? Potions! Give me them sweet, sweet potions. Of course. I already am a true trainer. I'm doing this far longer than you. Alright. So with that, we're going to say adieu. Look at that, Cha-Cha is so excited. Just enjoying the breeze as we say our sweet goodbyes to you. Yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Especially if Cha-Cha here. Yeah! And oh, yep, you're right, Cha-Cha. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of when to this next airs. Without further ado, see you guys next time on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu.